Hello YouTube, ConquerKid11 here today with a video guide on how to finish the command deck defense portion of BioShock Infinite on 1999 mode. Now, to get this started, we're going to head off toward the right here, pick up some ammunition, RPGs, salts, all that, just so Elizabeth won't waste her time later on. Take out that barge with the songbird as soon as possible, head on up here, jump on the catwalk as soon as you can, otherwise you'll be wasting time. You don't have time to waste. Sniper rifle ammunition. Take out the 3 remaining infantry down below. Headshots are preferable, otherwise you're just going to be wasting ammunition that can be used on the barges and mechanical patriots later on. 2 barges will show up. Don't waste your time sending the songbird onto those. We're going to be sending it either there or there. Wait for the barges to unload all the infantry they can, and we're gonna pick off the remaining infantry on the catwalks because they can't be killed from the songbird there. So send the songbird out and pick off anybody who managed to survive that. Don't know how he got there. Looks like we got 1 left. Take him out. Barge will show up with whatever you want to call it, rocket launcher thing. So take that out with sniper rifle, whatever long range weapon you've got. RPGs would really suck at taking it out, but you can try. Don't waste songbird on that. Send the songbird down to kill the infantry. Jump down there and throw him off. Throw the other one off the same exact way. Oh, gonna waste time here. Yeah, throw him off. Take out remaining infantry. Don't waste songbird once again. Otherwise, you're gonna have a bad time. You're gonna want to pick up some ammunition here after you take out the Zeppelin, or before. You've got a lot of waiting time. Now, it's gonna send down 2 mechanical patriots, and you're not gonna want to bother killing them with the songbird. In fact, I don't think you end up killing any mechanical patriots with the songbird. Take out any infantry with the RPG. It stuns them momentarily, even if it doesn't kill them, so it's never a waste. You might have some coming up onto the catwalks here. It's really good cover up here. I mean, there's no medkits. There's medkits on the other side, but there's no medkits here. But still, it provides a great overview of the rest of the ship that the top also provides, but you're generally not close enough to get enemies with the RPG. Now, take out any of the mechanical patriots, stunning them with the shock thing, whatever, the shock figure, as often as possible. The shock pulse and whatever the water vigor are going to be the main vigors you use within this portion of the game. The water one, of course, as shown earlier, can throw people off the ship, and the shock one can be used to stun enemies and prevent them from shooting the ship and dealing damage to it, because that's really your main objective here. Don't waste the songbird. Completely forgot about that. Take out the rocket whatever thing beneath that barge. Preferably not with the songbird, because you're going to be needing to take out a Zeppelin wielding one of those pretty soon here. Oh, yep. Take that Zeppelin out as soon as possible. Don't bother with the other one. It doesn't have a rocket launcher. Rocket launcher, whatever. Beneath it. Head over here, pick up a crank gun, whatever the crap they're called. And you've got one more wave of enemies to take out. As soon as Songbird's up, take out the final Zeppelin. Don't bother with the barges, however annoying they may be. They eventually go away on their own. Continue using Shock Pulse to stun enemies, mainly the motorized Patriots. You can go ahead and use the crank gun or repeater, whichever you prefer. Because I went through this campaign basically using money as a source of my ability to respawn and stuff after dying, I don't have any upgrades for anything really. You might have had an easier time with this, or the part when you enter the Comstock house that I had my previous guide on, with the Boy of Silence, who spots you at the beginning. That was awful. Never ran into one of those again. So, take out any of the RPG guys. Like I said, you're going to want to prioritize those over the smaller infantrymen with the machine guns. Hopefully, you get lucky at this point and don't end up with another wave of mechanical Patriots like I did, because you're basically screwed at that point, and you're better off starting over at the checkpoint. Switch over to that. Focus the RPG guys, as I said. Try to avoid dying, because this was really close in terms of actually finishing the mission without the ship just completely blowing up. So take out the last infantry guy as best you can. Dying really sucks at this point, especially if there's still mechanical Patriots remaining and they're damaged quite a bit, because if you die, they regenerate all of their health. Like, I mean, all of it. It's basically like the boss fights earlier in the game, and if you haven't learned from your mistakes at this point in the game, you really need to rethink how you've approached combat so far. So that's the rest of that. You're gonna head up there to the bow and speak with Elizabeth, and that's that. That's the last combat portion of the game, and the rest is just an interactive cutscene, basically. Definitely my favorite BioShock so far. If any of you guys are playing on 1999 mode and have any suggestions for any future guides I provide, definitely post below. I will provide a guide for any other difficult parts you've been having.